This is as real as it gets. The P51D Mustang in virtual reality. And just look at the detail here. The indicators, the light coming in from the sun. And of course, we are going to take this one out for a spin. My colleague is taking the SU-25 out for a flight. And we are going to start the engine of the P51. First, checking if everything is working. The ailerons, the rudder, and that seems to be all in very perfect conditions. Now you might see some strange artifacts or the image warping at times. That is because I put a stabilizer on the video here, so it's not that shaky. Now, turning on the plane, let's do it clockwise. Starting from the bottom left, we have that yellow handle over here. That's the flaps. We put that in the up position. All the way up, we don't need flaps. If I look outside, the flaps won't go up because that will only happen when I turn on the engines. Next to that, we put the hot air control handle and the cold air control handle all the way forward. Next to that, we have the trim. We put the rudder trim 5 degrees to the right, and I like to put the elevator 2 degrees nose down. And then we have these two knobs here, which are already set good in the auto position, so that's all perfect. Going to put the throttle 1 inch forward to allow air into the engine and the RPM lever all the way forward. And I believe that my colleague here, let me open the canopy, is indeed moving the SU-25 to the runway. He's taking that old bastard out for a fly, which I might do that later. Look at him. Alright, let's get the engine popping. We're going to turn on the fuel booster pump over here. Chick. There we go. Then up next, we set the ignition switch to both, all the way to the left here. Then beneath it, we put the fuel shot to on. There we go. Now let's turn on the battery and the generator on the right here. Fantastic. The noise. And the generator. There we go. And then we will prime the engine. It's a pretty cold engine, so I will have to prime it for 4 seconds. There we go. Okay, we are ready to really start the engine. I need to press the starter switch over here. Let me get the cap off. There we go. And open the canopy so you can hear the engine sounds. I will have to press the starter switch and I will have to put the mixture in the run position. So let's see if that will work in one go here. Nope. Putting the mixture back. Let's try this again. Come on, boy. Still not. Mwah, look at that. And what a beautiful sound. As you can see, we are moving forward. And I will have to put the parking brake on. If I just press the parking brake, it will not stay there. I have to pull the handle, brake, and then it will stay there. And as of the engine sounds, it's a bit loud. I will turn on the in-cockpit radio so you can hear me a little bit better. Okay, the canopy is closed, and what we do now is I will set the RPM between 1000 and 1200 to warm up the engine towards a 40 degrees Celsius. And you can see the cockpit shaking. It's so fantastic in VR, guys. You have no clue. It's so real. Let me turn on the lights here, the wing lights, the tail light, a green light on the right side, and a red light on the left side. There we go. And now also we have this light here, which we don't really need, but I will keep it on. It's kind of cloudy. Yeah, well, let's uncage this thing here. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's taxi to the runway, which is on our right. Putting a little bit of throttle here, and that will move the plane forward. In love with the sounds. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. Making a left turn here. sounds. But also, I have to hold short here. Runway 13. No traffic on the left, no traffic on the right. Well, there is something coming in from far away, but we can be quick. Closing the canopy and aligning ourselves here with the runway. Okay, here we go. Bit of engine power. Stick to the back to lock the tail wheel. Putting it still. We will apply 30 engines of manifold pressure. Brakes on. Not moving yet. Releasing the brakes. And slowly putting the throttle forward. Off we are. And this never gets old in VR. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, gear up. You can't see that. You can see the green light. Means gear down. Red light means gear up. It's cloudy today, a little bit of wind. We will do a small turnaround over the airfield and land this beauty back down. We are now going about 150 miles per hour, going to 250. Putting the RPM down to 2700. There is a bit of sun on the right side. I can see a bit of sun on the left side, so we might catch some sun in the cockpit. 200 miles per hour. Making a left turn. I'm playing this with the Pimax Crystal, having great performance, putting it on the 72 Hz mode. And with eye tracking, I gain 70 FPS in game. Eye tracking basically means that, well, it activates foveated eye rendering, and that means that it only makes the picture sharp to wherever I'm looking. So if I'm looking to the indicators, that's sharp, and all the outside, which I don't really catch, is kind of blurry, saving me some performance. Okay, we have the airfield on our 11 o'clock, and there we go. The sun catches the indicators, and I love that. I love this effect with the shadows. It's fantastic. Let me put some throttle back. Let's put some quietness in the cockpit. And yeah, again, this is as real as it gets. The only thing I'm missing here is like a motion rig. Okay. I need to test that out once, see how that feels, but already just sitting in my chair behind the computer with my virtual reality headset and my HOTAS, my throttle system and joystick, this feels fantastic. Okay, the SU-25 is landing as well. We need to decrease some speed here, making a turn to the right. Trying to get rid of some speed. Left here, we're going a little bit higher, or faster than 250. Turning into the runway, a little bit early I would say, but let's try it. Putting the flaps a bit down. Bit over speeding for that, but fine. Flaps down. 150 miles per hour. Gear down. Green light. And as we approach the runway with 120 miles per hour, we want to touch down with around 90 miles per hour. We are a bit low and a bit slow to gain some altitude, putting some extra power to the engine, opening the canopy for you to hear the engines. And hearing the wind is fantastic. Oh, bit of a rough landing. But we made it. Braking. I have to keep aligned with the runway here. Rudder input to the left. And I don't think we can catch the first exit, so I will be rolling all the way to the end of the runway. And there we will make a left turn. What an unforgettable experience again. I will never, well, never say never, but I will probably never be able to fly a P51D in real life. If it comes, well, it can come as close as me being in the passenger seat, but flying it myself, again, this is absolutely fantastic. Virtual reality, DCS, full fidelity planes. It makes the picture complete. Alright. I see a nice parking spot here on the right. That's where we will be heading. Making a right turn here, and then spinning the plane towards the airfield, and then it will be towed back to wherever it needs to be. There we go. Putting a bit of extra RPM here, I will keep it at 1500. Now I'm not sure if what I'm doing is in the correct order, but we will try anyway. Flaps all the way back up again, and they are doing that, so that works. I will put the trim positions back to the neutral positions, or the rudder trim back to the neutral position. Also the elevator trim. On the side, hold on. There we go. This way. Not sure if this is the exact off position, but we will keep it at that. This one off. Ignition I put to off as well. We turn the mixture to the cutoff position. I might have done that before. There we go. Silence. Let me turn off the radio.
Oh, there we are. Turning off the lights here as well. The batteries, the generator. Doing all that stuff. Then over here, I will release all the pressure, the brake pressure. And I put the stick here. I will lock it. There we go. So that we can be towed away. And that's it. RPM lever back. That's it. That's flying the P51D in virtual reality. Let me know what you think of it. Really curious. Let me know what you fly or what you like flying most in VR. And I see you in the next video.